Fortune, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Scott.
Fortune, we're at the One-to-One Investment Conference today. Give us an update on how Bushveld Minerals is doing.
Bushveld Minerals is doing very well. Happy to say. The strategy that we spelled out some years ago about Bushveld pursuing an integrated vanadium strategy is well on track. I'm glad to say that we've been executing against that with a lot of discipline. And I'm happy to say that I think that shows in our share price performance over the last while.
Vametco is obviously performing well. Second stage of expansion is going through. Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, so we completed the acquisition of Vametco last year, December, when we completed the reverse takeover, so as for the first time becoming a controlling shareholder of Vametco, and we couldn't have done it at a better time with vanadium prices looking very good. Vametco is producing very healthy cash flows. It's a low-cost producer, and we're already well on our way with our expansion plans with Vametco to try and maximize its production potential.
Now, with regards to the energy storage side of things, tell us about the progress you're making there.
The energy storage has made tremendous strides this year already. You will recall that we announced some time ago that we signed an agreement with Eskom to install a vanadium redox flow battery at one of their testing facilities. We're excited about that because it will allow us to demonstrate the value proposition of vanadium batteries to a utility. You can imagine the scale of opportunity that opens up. In addition to that, we are making good progress with our plans to build an electrolyte manufacturing facility in which we have partnered with the Industrial Development Corporation. We have identified the sites for the plant, and the environmental impact assessment work in respect of that project is currently underway. So yeah, that's we're quite excited about the prospect of entering into that space with supply of electrolyte. But not only that, we will look to participate in securing mandates for large-scale energy storage mandates on Africa, and in time assembling vanadium redox flow batteries in Africa. So that is very exciting.
So Fortune, what about Lima? What's the news flow coming out there?
Our approach with Lima, much like we've done with Afritin, has always been that we believe there is value there, and that the value catalyst is securing a power purchase agreement and developing it as an integrated mining and power generation play. We partnered with Sino-Hydro, as you know, who are busy with the bankable feasibility study for it. We secured power purchase agreements, and we now have signed a concession with the Malagasy government for 60 megawatts, which we're very excited about because it's another critical step towards the delivery of the integrated mining and power project. We think that with the power purchase agreements, with the mining licenses we have, with the bankable feasibility study, and with the concession for a power project, Lima is on its way to unlocking value for Bushveld Minerals. And that, in our view, will allow us significant options in terms of how do we monetize that for our shareholders while we continue our focus in respect of our flagship vanadium platform.
So you've made tremendous steps in the last 12 months. You're generating cash. You're going into the energy storage. What's next?
Well, as far as vanadium, Bushveld Energy is concerned, if you read the broker notes or research notes about Bushveld Minerals, you'll notice that there is no valuation that is ascribed to Bushveld Energy. We want to change that. And one of the things that we are going to do is to start spelling out what we see as the financial model and what is the contribution of Bushveld Energy to the Bushveld Minerals story from a valuation perspective. And we're doing quite a lot of work in that space. And again, as plans for electrolyte manufacturing take shape, as plans in respect of securing mandates for energy storage take shape, we'll be in a much better position to articulate what that value proposition looks like. Of course, with Vametco, we are on track with our expansion project. We expect to complete phase 2, as we said, by middle of this year. That will take our production capacity to 3,750 metric tons of vanadium per annum capacity, and which further just strengthens the cash generation capacity of our Vametco. We have an exploration project underway at the Brits Vanadium project, where we've completed a drilling campaign. We expect to outline a mineral resource estimate there during the course of this year, which adds further to our position as the largest primary vanadium resource player.
Well, Fortune, exciting times ahead. Thank you for the update today.
Thank you.